Controlled oxidation. I won't tell very important and all, but important. If I was there, I would try to ask this question. And the reason as to why they might not ask is because only one reason. I mean, it's a lame reason. ICSE, you guys almost had this similar type. So, but the state people, the state syllabus people as well as the CBSE people, we did not have it. So they might not ask based on that reason. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Okay, but again, lame reason. No, that's fine. So let's start off controlled oxidation. We start off with an alkane because till now, if you observe, we're focusing only on alkane. I think the stop got useless thing. This is 100 times it goes off. One minute, guys. I'm sharing screen. Okay, so basically we start off with an alkane. Again, as I told you, choose the easiest of alkanes, CH4. Now, what to remember in this case is controlled oxidation. No, balancing is very important. Please remember this. So, oxidation meaning addition of O2. We all know this. I'm going to add oxygen, O2. Now, let's see what's going to happen. The more than we trying to discover what's going to happen, you will be able to predict the answer just by looking at the catalyst used. So in this case, let's say the catalyst uses copper. Guys, do not remember the equation, remember the catalyst, because the equation depends only on the catalyst, only. Fine. This happens at a temperature of 523 Kelvin, not Celsius, careful there, 523 Kelvin. Now what's going to happen? If the catalyst is copper, let me not box it, it will become more too mainstream. If the catalyst is copper, always understand, it will be a alcohol, okay? If the catalyst is copper, one second. If the catalyst is copper, then the answer is alcohol. Alcohol meaning it will be OH. So it will become CH3. How to remember this? Look at the left-hand side. CH4 is there. Remove one H and add an OH. So this will be the answer for if copper has been used. Now, I'll take the same left-hand side. I will not balance it at this point of time. I'll take the same left-hand side. I'll add one more equation. Same left-hand side meaning CH4 I'll take. I'll add oxygen. Same. But this time, I'll change the, the catalyst. I'll use molybdenum. Molybdenum oxide, it's called as. Don't mug it up, fine. But you should be able to frame it. MO2O3, molybdenum oxide. So when the catalyst is molybdenum oxide, MO2O3, then the answer is always some kind of aldehyde. Okay, so which means CHO will be there. So what I'm going to do here is, you blindly write CHO first. Now, if you ask me why I'm blindly writing CHO, because if you see the left-hand side properly, the number of carbons which we used was C, 1. Right-hand side also, therefore I write CHO because 1 C is being repeated. Now, CHO will not make any sense because before CHO, there has to be something attached. Now, if I attach R here, it will become 2 Cs, minimum of 2 Cs. Getting it? Because R means alkyl group. But the left-hand side has only 1 C. So what I'm going to do, to maintain that 1 C constantly, I'm going to put a bond. I'm going to draw H there. I'm going to write H there. Fine. I'm going to always choose the easiest aldehyde. This will be called as methanal. Methanal. I'll repeat that. The reason I am not writing R is because wherever I write R, it's an alkyl group, which means one carbon was already there where I wrote CHO. If I put one more into picture, I'll have to rebalance it. It'll become completely off track. So in order to control that, I'll be using, I'll just write H there. So again, if you focus, whenever I use copper, I'm getting an alcohol. I forgot to name it. The first one will be methanol. Methanol. Okay. Second one will be methanal. When molybdenum is used. Now, third one also I'll bring into picture. But for the third one, if I take the easiest of examples, it won't work. Guys, don't write this. Since I'm using my iPad, I'll send the notes to you, whatever I'm writing on the group. But please focus here more than enough. For the third part, I'm going to take the next one. Instead of writing CH4, I'll take C2H6. But focus, instead of writing C2H6, I'll write them separately. CH3 is single bond CH3. It means the same thing everybody knows. It's just that I'm going to write that separately for our understanding. Plus, same amount of oxygen used. Now, change the, catalyst. Fine. Catalyst, careful. CH3, COO, hold twice, MN. Okay, I'll tell you what it means. This complicated looking part is called as acid anhydride. I'll repeat that, acid anhydride. Is it important? You're looking at it. Fine. Now, look at the catalyst. If the catalyst looks complicated, then the answer is always an acid. I'll repeat that. If the catalyst looks complicated, then the answer is always acid. Now look at all the three catalysts. Copper is the most simplest one. Therefore, if you actually go back to your 10th standard, when we learned organic chemistry, after learning alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, the first thing what we learn is about alcohols, is about aldehydes, is about all these things. What do you call carboxylic acid, all those things. So even in that, if you focus on the order, first we learn about alcohol itself. When we learn about something called as functional groups in 10th standard, first we learn about alcohols. Second, we learn about aldehydes. Third, we learn about carboxylic acids. The same thing is being followed here. So if the catalyst is very simple, this thing is cycle. Get 1 minute, guys. The moment I take my hand off it, okay, my screen time is very. Yeah, I'll repeat. So basically, if the catalyst looks very simple, then the answer is alcohol. Little complicated, al. More complicated, oic acid. Okay. So in this case, it will be some kind of carboxylic acid. How to remember this? Now I'll tell you the main reason as to why I broke it down in terms of CH3 and CH3. You will not get the answer as C2 on the right hand side. You will only get the answer as CH3. So now out of both these things, copy CH3 as it is. Put a hyphen. I just now told you the hint. What's the hint? COOH. Now, I might always ask, so what's the whole point, sir? Left hand side, we took 2 carbons. Right hand side, there's only 1 carbon we're using. Check properly. COOH also has some sort of C in that. Getting it? So that will compensate there. Remember that. That will compensate. Now, how do you name this? Ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Fine. So look, just focus on the looks of the catalyst. More than enough. Out of these 3, will there be asked? 100% it will be asked. Now, which one? I won't reveal it at this point of time, but one will be asked. Okay. Next is what happens when we react with steam. It's called as reaction with steam. Now, don't get confused. Water and steam both are not the same. I mean, technically they are. Technically they are. Okay. But if they're using steam, always understand the temperature is really high. It should be high. If the temperature is really high, it should be mentioned. Where? In the equation stage. So I start off with my left-hand side, which says CH4. I'm going to add water. Fine. I'm going to add water. Now this, if you focus, this, again, as I told you, temperature should be really high. I'll take nickel at 1273 Kelvin. This, please mug up, okay? Because steam, no, can't help. I'll give you a hint. Whenever steam is there, okay, whenever steam is there, is being used, it forms a very poisonous compound, okay? Poisonous compound. So I'll write C first. Why? Some contribution from the first compound, no? So I take C. Say from the second compound, the contribution is O. Got the logic as how it works? So that's how I would see. Okay, there's whatever I'm about to teach you right now for the next 10 seconds is not chemistry, is logic. Focus. CH4 you wrote because of the simplest alkane. Water you wrote because it said steam. What I would do, I'll tell you. Okay, I would draw lines like this between both of them. Fine. Now from the first part, take the first thing. From the second part, take the second thing. Merge both of them. Plus. How many more hydrogens are remaining? H4 and H2. Combine both of them, become H6. I can't add H6, but I realized that there are 6 H in number. So I'll write 3 H2 because H2 is the most stable form. Fine. Why 3? Because multiply. 3 times 3 gives us 6. Carbon monoxide, I hope you guys got the logic. Left extreme, left one. Right extreme, right one. That's all. Get the one, combine both of them. Since you combine the extremes, combine the H2s also. So totally 6 for that. You satisfy them by writing 3H2. Simple, straightforward. This more like an MCQ kind of question or a fill in the blank kind of question. Okay. Next is isomerization. Very, very, very important. Okay. But I won't teach you this today because more than that, there's a concept called as pyrolysis. This is more important. Isomerization, even though I don't teach, you'll still have an idea as to how it works. Pyrolysis, you won't have it.
Thermodynamics.
Sorry, Faizal, I couldn't hear you.
Will you do thermodynamics?
Hey, what question you're asking? Obviously, went over the head.
Doing some derivation and all in it.
No. Which one are you talking about? Chemistry thermodynamics or physics thermodynamics?
Chemistry, sir.
Hey, no, both the subjects are thermodynamics.
Chemistry I'm talking about.
You're talking about the enthalpy entropy?
Yes, sir.
What are they did?
Something delta T, delta P and all that.
Went to...
Sir, all over the head, sir.
Hey, don't worry, da. You want next chapter, that only?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll do this. Well, finish this off and do. Hey, that day I asked, I mean, fine, my choice only, organic chemistry. Hey, don't worry. What and all, I mean, when did they start? Today?
Sir, long back. For portions, we have this thing.
When exam? October?
Yes, sir. After holidays, it seems this time.
Ah, super. But thermodynamics in physics is not yet done.
No, sir. Physics, she did work, power, energy. She
Ah,
finished it
okay.
now. She
Now,
told she start with that conservation of particles and something.
rotational motion.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, fine. There are same thing is happening in our thing also.
So she's doing thermodynamics from like
Chemistry.
chemistry only.
Understood something?
No, I was absent for 1 week. I didn't.
Ah, see. What you were doing? What better work you were doing at home?
Sir, I was not well, sir.
For 1 week.
I had dengue.
You should believe this.
I'm not kidding.
Hmm. Okay.
Physics is doing some work for energy only.
Understanding that at least.
Sir, no, sir, I don't. No, I don't.
I finished, Nora.
Yeah, I have to. I'm watching today videos.
1 BT if I give you no. Listen. Ah,
Sir, seriously, I'll watch today.
every time it won't work. What tell? That learning at the last moment and going, shut up and practice.
Yeah, so I didn't do last moment, so I did derivations which you told were important.
When?
Like a week ago or 2 weeks.
Shut.
I'm not kidding, I was studying.
Nobody will believe it, Alec.
Sir, you asked Niyar if he believes or not.
Niyar? Oh, no, it's not even. Good.
See if he'll be around.
I don't know that fellow. Oh, he'll be roaming the whole house, I feel.
No one knows, sir.
Anyways.
He's here, see.
Yeah. What, Ra?
Yeah.
What marks, Niyar?
Yeah, he had dengue, sir.
Hey, marks ಬಂತವ ನಿನಗೆ
What?
ಪಾಸ್ ಆದ
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass is not a thing, sir. Pass I will. First term.
ಇದೇ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. Okay, listen up. Pyrolysis in simple language means what happens when you heat the compound. It's also called as heating or cracking. Fine. So it won't break the compound. Like literally, it won't break the compound. It will give us many answers. Now, those many answers depends from form to form. But end of the day, understand when you're trying to break something, usually what happens, it is
So
easier to.
derivations for elastic and inelastic collision.
I did not that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Doing some 2 pages for physics.
Arey. Faizan, that video I sent, no.
Yes, sir.
Don't watch that video. Watch it once. Okay. 100% that only will come. Okay. Why? I don't know what she's doing in this college. Basically, this Christ college, okay, teachers are a little specimen. Okay. Nothing against them, but they tend to teach a lot of stuff.
Oh,
They tend to.
sir, chemistry you should see, sir. God. Sir,
Why?
he
I mean,
keeps
if you
asking
ask
me
them, like
questions.
literally, they teach too much.
That's
Which-
why nice sleep you get in class.
I can't beat that feeling, no.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. I've been there. I can figure it out. Anyways, coming back to the explanation. Think for a second, okay? When are you trying to hit something or when are you trying to break something, you will always try to choose a bigger obstacle to break. You won't enjoy breaking a smaller stone. You'll enjoy breaking a brick because compared to the stone, the brick was bigger, which means you're going to get more amount of grip. The reason I'm trying to tell this story is because whenever you try to give an example for paralysis, people always take CH4 as an example. CH4 is the most simplest compound. You will not be happy or you won't be able to get the answer accurately when you're trying to break a smaller compound. Instead, always choose a bigger compound. Now, how to choose one? Because I'll tell you how I should choose. My favorite organic chemistry compound is always benzene. I don't know why. It looks really cool. Fine. So benzene had 6 carbons. Correct. But it says ene. I can't call this as an alkane because it's an ene. So what I used to think is the total number of carbons in benzene is 6. Fine. What if I use 6 carbons and make it as an alkane? So it'll become hexane. Correct. So it is anyways bigger. And the reason I use 6 is because I won't even forget it because 6 is the number of benzene. It's a benzene ring number. Whatever happens, I won't forget. So I'll consider that only as an alkane. So I'll take 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I took 6. Now it's easier for me to break. There's a problem here. Just like when we did controlled oxidation, no, we had 3 answers, but the left hand side was the same. What? You take an alkane, you add O2. You take an alkane, add O2. But same thing here also. When you're trying to break a bigger compound, you tend to get more amount of answers. Okay, you tend to get more amount of answers. In this case, we will again get 3 answers. Now, all the 3 answers is acceptable. You should be able to answer all of them. Now focus. This is hexane. I'll write hexane. So it'll be C6H14. Okay. I won't write H there because it's too congested there. So I am trying to break C6H14. Once it breaks, first probability is it tries to become ene. Hexene it becomes. If you ask me, sir, why not benzene? Benzene is aromatic, cyclic. Okay, this is not cyclic. So first it becomes hexene. It becomes C6H12. So think for a second. Out of C6H14, if you broke C6H12, what is remaining? H2 plus H2 you will write. That's the first answer. Second answer. Let's try to break it. 6, the number 6, I'll break it in, I'm thinking of breaking it in terms of 3 and 3, but won't make any sense. That's your hint. Never break it on even terms. For example, don't distribute it properly. That's the better way of putting it. So if it is 6, don't distribute it as 3 and 3. Maybe 4 and 2 will make sense. Okay. Now, 4 meaning, in the first answer, there should be 4 carbon atoms. In the second answer, there should be 2 carbon atoms. So what I'm going to do, I'll write C4 first. Okay, 1 second. This is hexene. Hexene. Fine. I'll leave some gap because I'm supposed to write H also. Next, I'll write C2. Now focus. The first answer was a pure ene. The second answer is a mixture. Is 1 ene and 1 ane. I'll repeat that. First answer is pure ene. Second answer is 1 ene, 1 ane. Butene. So it becomes C4H8. Double, no? We know that regular formula. C4H8. Ene. The next one is ane. So it becomes C2H6. I hope you guys remember the general formulas. What is the general formula for alkane? CN, H2N plus 2. This formula we use. This is for ane. For ene, what is it? CN, H2N. That's it. So I'm just trying to use the general formula and get the answer. So if you see here, this is the ene, this is the ane. Fine. One more I should get. Focus here. For the third one, again, there are totally 6 in number. I'll have to distribute this time. I'll tell you how I should remember. In the first compound, see what are the main product. Now you might argue with me telling, sir, H2 is also main. No, I will tell her no. Because for me in organic chemistry, whatever is main should always have carbon in it. So if you see the number of carbons, the number of products having carbons in the first one, it is just 1. In the second one, it is 2. 1 and 2. Obviously, the third one will be 3. Fine. I'm supposed to divide 6 into 3 right now. Now it's a problem. So first what I'll do, I'll put 1 here. Okay. Out of 6, if you take off 1, there are 5. Okay. So then I'll put 2. Then I'll put 3. I just put 1, 2, 3. Got the logic? Or 3 to 1. Your logic. Fine. Whatever is fine. How to remember? The third step has 3 products. What's the distribution? 3 to 1. So first you write C3. Leave some gap. Then write C2. Leave some gap. Write C. Don't write 1 because automatically it's understood as 1. Now follow the concept here. The first answer was ene. Second answer was ene and ane. Third answer is ene, and then ane. Okay. So it'll be C3H6. Just double it because it's ene. No. Again, it's ene. So C2H4. It's ane in the last one. Careful. So it'll become CH4 because 1 and you'll double it and then add 2 to it. Okay. So it'll become CH4. You guys can name it later. Huh.
So how do you remember all this, sir?
Understand? Pyrolysis can get it's breaking, no?
Yeah.
Or cracking. When you crack a brick, accurately, you are expecting only two parts, correct?
Yeah.
So because you're trying to hit the center exactly. But let's say you missed your mark. Will you exactly get 2 or will you get more than 2? More than 2.
Sir, but if we hit like almost the edge of the block, we still get 2 only, no?
That depends on the brick actually, not your force, because it depends on the quality of the brick or the logic.
Yeah.
Correct. Now here, this hexane, the reason I chose this is because it gives me a lot of variety. Variety in the sense, first it gives me 1 main product. Second, it gives me 2 main products. Third, it gives me 3 main products. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 gives me 6. What's the logic?
Yeah, but
So you should tell.
how do you remember like ene, and all that?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
It is always it always focuses to form E in itself. Okay,
Okay.
always.
So
So if you see,
secondary is almost
correct,
always.
correct. I won't use the word secondary. Least important is ends. So in the first one, only one was formed, which means it has to be the most important one. Correct. That's
Yeah.
why in the second part there were two things formed. The least important will be n, which is C2. Okay.
Yeah.
Then C4. Now check the third one. C3 is there, C2 is there, and C is there.
Yeah.
Which one is the least important? C. So that becomes N. The remaining two becomes N and E. So that's the logic. The least important always becomes N, and the remaining ones will become E's. That's
And
all.
how do you know like C3 is like more important than C2 and C2 is more important than C?
Look at the number.
So more the number, more the importance.
Correct. Look at the second one also. 4, C4 and C2. Which one is bigger? Which one is bigger? C4. That's why it's important to me. Okay. That's the main reason as to why I ignore H2 also. In H2, how many C's are there?
No, none.
0 C's means what is important? For me, hexene only is important.
Yeah.
What the logic? So guys, that's the hint. So basically, number of carbons. More the number of carbons, more important for me, because I am solving a chapter called as organic chemistry. For me, it is important. Okay. Maybe I'll write it here. Least important. Bloody, I only can't read it. Least important means less number of carbons. Okay. Always form in. Always. Okay. Don't remember it as secondary. Never, because the last one has 3 in number. Always use the hint least important. Okay. I'll continue. That's all. The pyrolysis done. Okay. I'll give it off. This will for sure come for your exam. Okay. 100%. 100% it'll come. Fine. They might either ask hexane or okay. So not either. They'll only ask this case. Fine. I'll tell you that also. By chance. Tell that.
How they'll ask questions?
Give an example for pyrolysis using whatever.
And you have to like
Give an example.
you have
Just
to
like this.
write exactly like this.
Yeah. Oh, you're thinking to skip, let's say, I mean, you're asking me, should we write all the 3 steps? You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like you have to write those carbon chains, that carbon chain without the hydrogen.
I mean, I didn't have place for the hydrogen. You just put off lines like this. Getting it?
Okay.
Don't write the hydrogens. You will fill it with hydrogen. That's all. So you should never. Oh, guys, one important thing I forgot. Heating, no, I didn't have the temperature only. 773. No, there is please don't ask how to remember that. Even I don't know. Practice.
So how do you remember all this?
What 773 all? One day before the
So
exam,
many
I.
you did, no?
No.
Right now, so many reactions you did. Like, how do you remember all of them?
I mean, I would have. I mean, this is because of practice, da.
So,
But I.
both as if you practice.
In the sense, I've been teaching from last years, no? That's why.
Oh, like when you were in your first PU, I'm asking.
Oh, that's the whole point. Now, I mean, it's been like 5 years since I've been teaching the same thing. Like it hardly changes. So that's the whole point. But when I was in college, I used to write everything in a piece of paper. Like for example, I used to write pyrolysis -773, copper 573. I should remember like this. Okay. I used to majoritively see. For example, I'll give you one more hint. If you are getting confused with some numbers of temperature, you will get confused. If it is something bigger, no, always start with a odd number and end with an odd number. In middle also, usually it be odd number only. For example, let's see. 1 second, wait. Pyrolysis, there are 2 equations. First one we did write of hexane, okay. Sometimes, I mean, they won't ask you, but just for safety, let's say I'll give you C12H26. This won't be asked anyways. This breaks down at 973 Kelvin. Okay. Now focus. Till now I wrote 2 numbers, 773 and 973. Agree?
Yeah.
Before this, I wrote one more number here. Wait, where is it? Yeah. Look at this. 1273. Remember that?
Yeah.
And look at this. 523. Remember that?
Yeah.
See all these numbers. There's a pattern there. And 1273 and 523. Ignore 1273 because this is too big. Ignore this.
Yeah.
The remaining three numbers, if you observe properly, it starts with a odd number, ends with an odd number. Agree?
Yeah.
Now, instead of writing 523, let's say you wrote 533. You will still get marks
How?
because it is in Kelvin. Okay.
Yeah.
And whatever we are writing as 523 is just an assumption. It is just that some random person told me it is 523. Therefore, I'm believing that random person and writing 523 as an answer. So if I have my own publication right now, I can make it as 533 also, because the scientist will not stop at this exact temperature. They will go. They always have a range. So from 500 to 600, some answer, some temperature. Okay. So this 523 is just an assumption. Whatever we have, it's like body weight. Our body weight keeps on changing every day. No, depends on how much ever you eat or how much ever you are fasting. Getting it?
Yeah.
But the logic here is, if you see all the temperatures regularly, start with the odd number, end with an odd number. 9, 3, 5, 3. This was the pattern which I should remember. So let's say I'm doing pyrolysis. I'll start with a bigger number. Pyrolysis, English meaning only is called heating, which means you want a temperature which is big. Okay. So compare all the odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Correct. The biggest is 9. Apart from the biggest, you have 7. So I'll either choose 7 or 9. See, that's why in pyrolysis, both the numbers have been used. 973 as well as 773. And
Hexane, we can use 973 also.
you can use, but it's just that, okay, hex, I'll give you another hint. Hexane, no. What's the number of carbons in hex? 6. What number is close to 6 in terms of odd numbers?
5, 7.
5 and 7. Now you choose one. The heading means heating. So you will choose a bigger odd number or a smaller odd number.
Bigger one.
So 7. Got it?
Yeah.
In middle also 90% of the time there'll be an odd number only. Okay. So choose either 5 or 7 and get the answer. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
This I'm trying to explain. That's why I'm saying to take time. Once you get an habit of that, you will start randomly writing and come off. But always end with an odd number. Majority of the times, it is always correct. Okay. These are not too much tricks basically. I used to do that's because I could not remember only. Like BT.
Sir, do in during class, no?
What during?
Like teach during class.
Tricker.
Yeah, all of the.
Now you asked me, I remembered.
Yeah.
If you don't ask, I won't have remembered.
Sir.
To be honest, see, there are these. Hey, don't you think whatever I spoke in the last 5 minutes is like the most lame trick ever?
Yeah, but I could understand it.
Correct. I realized that. So this lame trick, not everybody requires it. They will remember the temperature that. So if I teach them, they start laughing. They're like, "What? You're trying to teach a way to remember number?" Okay. That I mean, even I realized that it doesn't make sense, but I couldn't remember. That was my problem, so I had to solve it. Okay. Now you have 12 guys. So you have 12 in number. Break it up. I told you don't break it evenly. So 6 is not possible. So since 6 is not possible, I'll make it 7 5. Okay. So it'll become C. C7 and C5. The reason I told you why this is not that important is because usually I give you a trick right now. No, least important ones will be anes. But for this big compound, it's the other way around. For the least important one will get ene. This will become ane. Just an exception. This is chemistry is full of exceptions. Can't help. So that's why I told it's not that important. Exception. Okay. So this will be an C7 ane and C5 ene it will be. So it will become C7H plus 16 plus C5H10. Okay. That's the answer. Won't come, don't worry. Fine. Next. In a way, teaching hydrocarbon is actually very simple, okay? I'll tell you why. Because it has this concept called as conformations. Not conformations, conformations. Spell it the same way. Conformations. And specifically for your exams, they'll only ask about ethane. Conformations of ethane. Again, ethane. Which means it's a single bond. Now, conformations meaning they have one specific kind of structures. Fine. These structures are broken down into two other forms. Fine. I'll tell you what forms they are. Don't worry. It's just that it's also called as projection. For example, if you heard of something called as astral projection, it is kind of more physics. But projector, you guys know, no? So projector, if you see, there'll be an input from behind. There'll be a, what do you call, an input device, maybe a pen drive, maybe something else like that. So that data is being projected onto the screen. That's the meaning of projector. Here, there's the same concept here. There'll be a type of projection called as Newman's projection. Okay, Newman it's called as. It's a scientist name who helped us frame this concept of projecting things. Fine. How does the projection look like? It depends on a few forms. Fine. Listen up. There are forms called as staggered, STAGGERED, and there are a form called as eclipsed. I'll tell you how I should remember this. So it's actually called as staggered conformation and eclipsed conformation. That's a direct question. So how do you write it? You will take a carbon. You will take a compound which has two carbons. Obviously, it is eth. That's the reason as we use ethane, no? Ethane, no? Getting it? So one behind, one forward, you will draw with some angle. Always use some angle here, okay? Don't draw straight like this. It will get difficult for you only. There's nothing wrong. It will get difficult for you guys to draw. Projection is always about drawing, okay? So one carbon you drew behind, one carbon you drew front with some angle, either towards the left or right. I prefer drawing to the left. The behind carbon, always remember the hint. The behind carbon should be of Mercedes-Benz shape, symbol. Mercedes-Benz symbol. So 1, 2, and 3. Getting it? Now connect both the C's together like this. Connection between both the C's. Now, for the front one, guys, understand staggered form or eclipse form, it always depends on Mercedes-Benz symbol. Fine. Now, if it is staggered, whatever you drew behind, do the opposite way, which means one line was on top, that line will come at the bottom. Fine. One will go like this, one will go like this. So inverse Mercedes-Benz, where front. This is called as staggered conformation. That's it. For eclipsed, how you start? And don't get confused. In your colleges, they might not write C. They might just give a dot there. For example, they might draw like this. 1 minute, please. They might draw like this, okay? So the dot represents carbon for them. This also is completely fine. Fine, the dot represents carbon. The three things will represent H, H, and H. The carbon might be seen, should not be, can't be seen. That's completely their choice. Now for eclipse form, what do you start? You start with a dot, means carbon, one behind, one front with some angle. Connect both the dots together first initially. Okay. Now behind, okay, eclipse meaning, if you, it's more like a regular word. Solar eclipse or whatever eclipse meaning, one planet comes and covers the other planet exactly. Okay. Both of them are being covered exactly. That's why the darkness and all has been seen. So behind, always start off by drawing inverted Benz, Mercedes-Benz. Same thing, copy here. Eclipse meaning it should be same. Staggered meaning it has to be different. So staggered or eclipsed, you'll always stick on to one symbol, Mercedes-Benz symbol. Okay. Now staggered, behind carbon we have the regular Mercedes-Benz. The front inverted. Eclipsed, both are inverted. H, H, and H. These are called as conformations. So this is how they will look like. So conformation of ethane. Why? I hope you realize why it's only ethane. Because minimum 2 are required. For methane also you can draw. It's just that it's kind of BT it is. That's all. Okay. It is possible, but they avoid it. Fine. Both of them will be asked. For sure will be asked. Fine. Don't skip it. Okay. That's the end of alkanes. Nothing else is important apart from this. Conformation will for sure be asked. Nothing else. Okay. Now we'll have to go to alkenes and alkynes. Now what happens here is, before going to that, 1 minute. This is one useless thing. I'll give an assignment right now. Okay. I'll share the screen 1 second. Just one of you guys, could you tell me your math portion, whatever you guys have for this exam? Just give me an idea. No, I'll make a note of it. Whatever they're doing in college.
Sir, we have first 4 chapters: sets, relations, trigonometry, complex numbers, then permutation, combination, then linear inequations,
Hmm.
then sequences and series,
Hmm.
limits and derivatives,
Hmm.
and one more chapter was there. 9 chapters for first term.
Okay.
So
Physics name.
binomial theorem.
Yeah,
Okay.
binomial theorem.
Okay. Peaceful. Peaceful.
So
Um.
in that binomial theorem,
Hmm.
there's some my sir's doing something and all, sir. Like
You don't follow your sir. You follow me.
so
I mean, I'm not trying to tell. I'm not trying to be egoistic here because I know how they teach in college, but the way I teach, no, it's very simple. Because I couldn't learn what they taught me in college, I had to come up with this regular jugaad basically.
sir, but the answer is like half a page, sir. In the sense, half a line. Your answer is
So,
like one number.
yeah, correct. Hey, Albaral Wado. Don't
It's
worry.
not coming.
So basically, you're trying to tell me the question is going like this: 100 minus whatever the whole whatever.
So
No.
something and all is there, sir. Leave.
So he 99 to the power 4, 99 to the power
Yeah,
8.
something like that.
So you should write that in terms of 100 minus 1, and that won't come. Right? Don't worry. You know what? Even if that comes, okay.
Yeah.
You don't teach us in a college, huh? They'll ban you. Let's say, yeah, 98 to the power 4. Huh?
So yeah, like something like this only.
Correct, huh?
Yeah.
You have a calci?
Yeah.
Open calci.
So what? 98 into 4 times I have to do, no?
Do. Tell me the answer.
9, 2, 2, 3,
Wait. 9 to
2,
uh,
3, 6,
uh,
8, 1, 6.
correct, huh?
Yeah.
This is the answer, correct?
Yeah.
What you'll do is 98 in terms of 100 is what? 100 minus 2, the whole to the power 4.
Yeah.
This is N, this is A, this is B, correct?
Yeah.
So first time, write the formula. NCR. Huh? A to the power N minus R, B to the power R. Formula bari.
Yeah.
Next, what you do? N's value in your case is what? 4. 4C is 0. You'll start from 0, no? R.
Yeah.
A is what in your case? 100. To the power N minus R andre 4. B is nothing, ignore, because to the power 0 it becomes off. Correct? Plus you put. Next it becomes 4C1. Remember I told you the hint the other day.
Yeah,
Increase,
yeah.
decrease.
Like
This
this only we
decrease.
have to keep doing.
Kelsko. No, don't do. Listen. Like this you write. Okay? Don't skip this step, whatever happens.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
Next, what you do, you find these answers, only these answers. 4C, 0. This also I thought the other day, remember?
Yeah. That factor.
Only these answer you find.
Yeah.
100 to the power 4, you know what's the answer. What is it? 100.
4 zeros.
Correct, no? Hey, 8 zeros per becco.
8 zeros.
10 square it is. 10 square to the power 4 gives you 10 to the power 8.
Okay.
See, Rayar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 answers are there.
Yeah.
So you'll have 8 zeros. So write 8 zeros.
Okay.
Okay. Plus, no, see. Inside is 10 square, correct?
Yeah.
10 square to the power cube, 6 zeros. You write this answer 4C1, whatever the answer is. Open bracket, write 10 zeros. Like this, manipulate them in this step. Next step, directly write this answer. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿನಗೆ?
Yeah, but not all questions were like this.
Hey, later.
XQ.
Okay, you give me a question. Whatever question you give me, except for the one what I taught you.
Okay, wait, I'll give question. Wait.
This was there, no, to whatever they taught today.
I don't remember, but I'll give you question.
98. Hey, Faizan, this was not there when they taught in college.
It was there, sir.
Different classes, what? Sir?
No, doesn't matter. It's the same binomial
Sir,
theorem.
even Arthur told that you can do it will
You
calculate.
should do it.
No, like you can directly find that to the power 4, but you can't do like that. Yeah, you need to do these steps.
Correct.
Yeah.
So do this, no, so I'll tell you. You do.
ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡು.
X square plus 3 by x to the power of whole power 4.
ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಾಯ್ತು ಇವಾಗ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ this question even I solved. You are asked A.
This is there to solve, like this is important or what?
This is important. This step is the question is important.
Like this question is actually.
Yeah, this question is important. Okay. Wait, don't worry. Wait, one day before the exam. Sorry, 1 week before the exam, I'll send you the important questions for this also.
So you take classes, sir. Don't be
What?
confused.
1 week. I went to fix my shoulder.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. I am ready lying down there. You're like, take class. Yeah.
Sir,
Shut up.
I was scared, sir.
I mean, I realize, but still. Obviously, this time it's fixed. I just hope it doesn't go bad. No, worry. I finish off numbers. Chemistry, what are they doing?
Ask him.
Faizan. This fellow doesn't go to college only for this, Dheeraj. Tell
Sir,
her, Faizan.
I don't know, sir.
Chemistry,
Yes, sir.
thermodynamics is going on. Then,
Yes, sir. Only thermodynamics.
hey, there are 3 teachers, Noda.
No. One.
Sir, one teacher in Christ enough. No three teachers.
Only thermodynamics, sir.
Sir, she keeps asking me questions, sir. I don't know anything out there.
Hey, tell off enthalpy, entropy, 0. Seriously.
No,
That'll be the-
physical thermodynamics she was doing, but
What is physical thermodynamics now?
sir, there's 2 parts I know.
You tell me what is it? I don't know.
She's like, physics is involved in physical thermodynamics, and
Chemistry is involved in chemistry thermodynamics.
I'm not kidding. This is what she said.
Sir, you are doing specific heat capacity and all.
10th standard stuff.
Telemetry, no?
Nadira don't know.
Sir, I forgot, sir.
10th standard he was busy, that's why.
Sir,
For real.
Okay. You didn't know specific heat capacity, useless fellow.
I skipped that chapter. So full on definitions I had to learn. I didn't like it.
If you ask Niyar why, he'll be like, sir, on heat capacity, what is the heat ali dasari intel? That also is true. Nothing wrong in that. Okay, guys, so do one thing. Yo, Papa, Dheeraj asked me one thing to send, no? Hey, you asked me to send what, Dheeraj?
Work
No.
energy notes.
Yeah, guys, I'll send it right
So
now.
today I'll study that, sir.
1 minute, wait, I'll forward it, 1 minute. Guys, stay on and only 2 minutes. It's forwarded right now.
Sir, linear inequalities when you do, sir.
Yeah, ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯೇನೋ ಅದು?
No, I have class test
When you have?
tomorrow.
Okay, give me whatever is there in the chapter.
Whatever there means, full chapter.
Hey, tell the topic name, bra. What and all is there in the topic?
Linear inequalities.
Huh?
Linear inequality, chapter name.
Question ಹೇಳು ಗುರು.
Question means what, sir?
Question means now Dheeraj give one question 90 to the power 4. No, give one question like that.
Oh, like that.
What are you tripping on?
Sir, you ask like that.
Sir, this fellow's full scene, sir.
ನಾವು ನೋಡ ಅವನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ನೋಡ ಅವನು.
Wait, sir, 1 second.
He's
Give fast.
his vice captain.
You wait 1 minute, check WhatsApp. ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಇದು.
So the chapter is easy.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm asking. I'll start today. That's why.
You shut up and tell one question now.
One question, okay, sir. One second. Okay, sir. I'll tell the question.
Tell. I am waiting.
Yeah. 3 brackets x minus 2 by 5.
No, see, this will be one third standard question. It will not see pakka. 3.
Okay, wait. Okay, fine. Leave that. Leave
No,
that.
you should tell now. You should tell
3
now.
bracket x minus 2 by 5.
Whole thing by 5.
Yeah, whole thing by 5. So what is this? Greater than or equal to?
Like this it is.
Yeah.
That. This is
five.
lesser than or equal to, not greater than.
Same thing, sir. 5 bracket 2 minus x whole to the by 3. Sir, this I can do.
What question you asked? Yeah, super.
Yeah. So, okay. No, that's why I'll leave off this one. That's all.
Wait, how will you sound, yaar? Crisscross mado.
Yeah. I know. I got to do that.
So it becomes 9 into x minus 2, same symbol, 25 into 2 minus x, correct?
And then you should multiply.
Multiply 9x minus 18, symbol as it is. 25 into 2 is 50 minus 25x. Bring the 25 to the left hand side. So no, wait. Oh, fine.
X should be positive. No?
Correct. So 36x agata avaga.
Yeah.
So 50 plus 18 gives you 68. Correct?
That divided by this.
You'll get some answer in points. So x is lesser than or equal to whatever point. Number
Yeah.
put off. That's all.
So like this chapter is still only then.
Wait, nothing. This one bullshit. This is easy chapter. This is. Tell me the answer for 68 by 2. Sorry, 68 by 36.
But 2, I guess.
Hey, Yingo, 72 that 2 is.
Oh.
Question is wrong, or I wrote something wrong there.
No, question is right only.
Oh, da. Okay, check on WhatsApp. Did you guys get the thing? Not yet, no? Bro, this phone is gone, bro. What BT this is?
Google Pixel, that one.
Pixar ad ho gaya hai, the iPhone. You found still? Did you find?
What, sir?
Battery.
Oh, you are. Okay, I forgot, sir.
Wait 1 minute. 68 by. Arey yaar, pakka correct question, na? Check if I
Sir,
found
the
something.
answer is minus infinity, comma 2, sir. What is that answer?
You know what it means? Correct although 2 listen 1.8 banta illi. I think wait 1 minute wait. 3 times 3 is 9 times 2. 25 times 2 is 50 minus 25x. Correct aga madinalla. Wait, yeah, pakka in the bracket is 2 minus x and x minus 2 only check.
Yeah, sir.
You know what they've done? The answer is correct. Instead of they've rounded the 1.8. So if the answer will become 2, correct? This is the answer. Artha aita?
Yeah.
Now this is 0, this is 1, this is 2 in the number line. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, correct?
Yeah.
If you look at the symbol, since the equal to is there, you should go at 2 on the number line and draw a solid line there.
Yeah.
Because it belongs to that. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, since it is lesser than, it keeps on going. Till where? Up to infinity. But this time, the infinity is on the negative side. Correct? Therefore, the answer is from minus infinity to plus 2.
Oh.
Getting it? Oh, brackets, they've thought, okay, one side is square bracket, one side is round bracket, no?
Yeah.
That is because, see, 2 answer is specific. We know where 2 lies. Correct?
Yeah.
So since it is specific, you use square bracket. But the left-hand side, which is infinity, do you know till where infinity goes?
No.
Which means no clarity. If you have no clarity, regular bracket.
Okay.
Artha aita?
Yeah.
So let's say by chance, example, you get the answer as 4, 5. Can you spot 4 on the number line? Yeah. 5?
Okay.
You can. So both of them I know the answer. So therefore I won't put curly. Yeah. Both are square brackets. By chance the answer goes from minus infinity to plus infinity. Minus 8 to plus infinity, let's say. Minus 8 you can spot. Easy. But plus infinity can you spot? No. Therefore square bracket here and curve here. Ishte. But that carries marks that bracket.
Okay, sir. Okay.
That's all. Full chapter ishte.
That's all. Okay, sir.
Raj,
Sir.
Tell.
That video you sent me for Python now. Like that full Python is there in that. Like.
Yeah. What happened?
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
Good enough for your POC.
First PU, like full first PU in like.
That I don't know. It might include more also.
No, more is fine. Like.
It's good enough. Yeah.
It's just 1 hour video, sir. It's just a 1 hour video.
Doesn't matter. The amount of concepts covered is everything. No. You watched it?
No, I have not watched it.
Useless fellow.
I will watch it.
Watch it.
They started Python now, sir. Till now they were doing that computer this and all.
Yeah, I got it. But that is more than enough to start off with it. Okay. That gives you a basic knowledge.
I think I need extra classes for Python.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
No, I'm asking.
No one.
Because I don't understand in college.
No. Music play ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
No, call is coming.
Cut the call.
Yeah, sir.
So basically, that's more than enough. Not to worry. Okay. Guys, check the PDF. Okay, that's what I told. I hope you guys have marked that whatever I told you is not required is required and all those things. Okay, just go through that. Fine. Don't on the group on WhatsApp I've sent. See now.
Yeah.
Useless fellow.
Work energy, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Check that basically.
So
That.
and so I missed off one chemistry lab and physics lab. What to do?
Tago.
I was absent. I had dengue.
I think you'll be able to compensate that. Go talk to your teacher.
What they'll make me do?
They'll make you do the same experiment again.
I mean, you can't like just write others' values and.
No.
Why?
That is some rule.
I mean, no, she hasn't corrected most of theirs yet. She was also absent.
Then do.
I mean,
Then
I won't miss out on like anything, no?
What experiment was it?
Some vernier calipers.
ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಅದಕ್ಕೇನೋ.
Okay, I'll go ask them.
Learn it off because exam time you won't know what to skip, what to do.
Exam time? What
Yeah.
exam time?
That they'll ask you to perform the experiment.
Oh, we have to remember.
You should know how to do it. No values you can copy off, not 100 values you can write whatever you feel like. But when they ask you to perform, you can't.
When
You
they
can.
do that, how to learn all that, sir?
They'll teach Gora.
I know they'll teach. I should understand now.
I think I have some drive link. I'll send it.
Sir, you don't forget to send it.
I look for it. Okay.
Like right now, you look for it.
Wait 1 second. I'll try. I think I have for chemistry. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
not sure for physics. I think I have for electronics also. I'm not sure, but
Same. Sir,
Wait, what?
electronics paper, you won't predict only, no, sir.
you should have sent, not predicted.
What should I have sent? You don't reply only.
That is there. That's a good topic.
What the?
Wait 1 second. Link. I told what now I'll send?
Sir, lab. Electronics and chemistry, even physics.
ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ನನ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆಯೋ ಅದು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
Yeah, you don't have physics.
Dude, it is not me, dude. It is that I've sent. No, I have sent. 1 minute, wait.
So
Computer.
if I see that and go, I can fuck around in lab classes.
One BT ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಂಗೆ. What you will do, I don't know, buddy. Wait 1 minute. Let me
So
search.
one sir in the middle, he sits. Surrounding him, 50 students will sit. What can I see there?
Talk to him and tell, bro, I'm not able to see.
I've done that once. He's like, come front.
True.
From where will I go front?
You wait for a second. I'm trying to figure out some stuff here. Links. One drive link was there. This MCC teachers had done it. Okay, they had pop-up posted it on. Crazy it was.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll look for it.
By the way, you have some boys who went to MCC this year.
In the sense for degree, no? Yeah.
No.
Huh?
See, it's for boys also. No?
Hey, shut up.
What?
PUC is for boys, yeah.
Sir, you don't know.
It is. You don't. You stop playing around with me.
I'm
Actually,
not kidding. It was like the hottest news, sir. I'm not kidding.
hottest news. I think I found first PUC.
That's what
Electronics. I think I found.
Same.
You guys use breadboard, no?
Yeah, breadboard.
Then these people, I think they're using Springboard.
Sir,
Atika, what will I do then? Fazan, what's your combination? Da? C.
Then means use Springboard.
What, sir? I didn't hear.
Hey, what's your combination? Da? PCMC.
PCMC, sir.
Yes. Then you will like labs, no?
Yes, sir. Computer lab goes on.
Yeah.
But for us also alternative.
What?
Like 1 week if we have chemistry lab for one batch, like our class is divided
No,
into
I realize, but
batches.
it's easy, no?
Yes, sir, it's easy. Computer lab is easy. I was good in computers, no, sir. I got 96 in boards. So,
Hey, take it out. Viraj. Kalya.
what should I learn? Even I got 96 in optionals.
You wrote bloody PE.
I still got 96.
PE ಬರ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಏನೋ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಐಶಿಟ್.
So, find physics or ask someone MCC girl, no? You'll have no.
What do you mean I have ra?
I mean, you'll know them.
I don't know pa. Somebody should not talk to them on it. BT will go.
Everyone gives you BT.
Hey, I don't like the way they talk. Some bullshit they talk, bro.
What they talk?
That day I waved to one boy, modern boy in Shanti Nagar.
Uh,
One random SJU girl was in between.
uh,
Understanding, I'm trying to wave at you, and she was in between.
yeah, understood.
And that fellow told hi to me. I went off. She came behind me.
What?
Seriously, she came behind me. She's like, stop, stop. I don't know what happened. I told you waved at me. I told sorry, sorry. I was trying to wave. Seriously, I told sorry. Then she's like, oh, I thought you were kidding around. I was like, why? Then okay, okay, fine, bro. It's fine. Where do you stay? She's asking. And
That's called cold approach.
cool. ಯಾರ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಹಾಟ್
What do you tell her?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, what smart she was. You stay in the 18th class, no? I've seen you, she's telling.
Uh,
I told her, maybe.
you came off.
Oh, then what? Little awkward position, all this.
Don't lie.
Seriously, came off.
You didn't come off, I know.
Correct, I went to her house. Okay, now Rafi, sleep peacefully today.
So now you're saying, sir.
Hey, ilvo ado.
Now ask someone, no.
Hey, I don't know MCC girls. Okay, I know girls, but I don't have that in MCC.
Sir, please, sir.
Yappa, irappa. One girl is there, I'll ask.
Sir, don't forget.
No,
I
I'm
actually need.
Hey, Dheeraj, Madani is sending reels, da.
Yeah,
Sir, Madani, remember, sir?
he's there in the meeting, see.
Huh? This fellow is there.
You be quiet now, you don't.
You ask for Python, no. You Python.
Hey, what you sent,
He's eating, he's eating.
Python is successfully installed in the system is sending, sir.
Hey, check the WhatsApp. I'll send some practical
Sir,
example.
how do you install Python, man?
Install Python.
Yes, sir. Some
I don't
IDE software.
Wow, IMEI. What are you telling me, Python?
Sir, it is the software which we write Python programs, ideally. So I'm asking Nihar how to download.
Idli.
What you want to download that?
IDLE.
Oh, okay, okay.
Idli,
Idle.
so always eating.
Sir.
Hey, Chakra, what's that? I found titration.
Oh, chemistry.
Physics, it is no what titration. This Zira sometimes he'll ask some bullshit, he'll ask, no?
Sir, like it's fun, sir.
Physics, illa guru.
Sir, this during chemistry, you know, so like they thought I'll fail. So I settled.
Even you thought you'll fail.
Hey, no. I wrote properly. I thought I'd get less, but I won't fail and all. So she's.
Dheeraj, you are in remedial, sir.
I'm not in remedial.
Nice.
So like she started.
Dheeraj, you want note stuff for electronics?
Yeah, same. I'll stop writing that. So that's enough, no? To study and go.
Enough for more
So
than
offline.
what?
Offline.
Barana.
Oh, you took new people. Don't tell you forgot.
I need your offline. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You check 1 minute WhatsApp. Bante na?
Yeah, checked. Yeah. So thanks, sir.
No, this one notes.
Notes only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That only is there, no chapters.
Yeah.
I mean, that is right.
Fifth chapter or something. What is chapter 6.1, 4.3 and all?
I sent you. Figure it out now.
Okay. So and electronics, like when will it start getting hard? Like when I should like start studying from?
You start studying now, end and all full hard it become off, crazy it become off.
No, I'm studying like.
Hey, 1 second, you wait. Listen, check that Google Drive link which I sent you. Is it working?
Wait, I'm checking.
The titration.
First. Loading. Yeah, it worked. Who
I
is
mean,
this lady?
ಯಾರು ಅವತ್ತು ಆದ್ರೆ my girlfriend darling.
I mean, like she had, like, why would you send all this like?
Continue with detection of acid radicals.
Okay,
So we start off with the first.
you continue. Pa. I think that's more than enough. No, physics, I'll figure it out. Wait, some jugaad will be there. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so now tells this electronics will they tell it's helpful for
Physics.
second PU, yeah.
Yeah, very important it is.
Like what will come like
16 marks on chapter is there. Full electronics it is in second PUC.
oh it'll help us
Full, yeah. People don't study only the electronics. People won't study that only.
16 marks out
16 marks for board exam, final exam. Yeah.
second PU.
Yeah. This is only one chapter. There are a lot of chapters which involve bits and pieces of electronics, but this is pure and pure electronics.
Oh,
Yeah.
what and all will be there?
Approximately, if you study first year electronics properly, second year physics, you'll be able to score 35 easily out of 70.
Oh, like without studying only.
Without studying, 50% will get off.
Oh,
So the remaining 35, you should be able to put in the work and get those marks.
so and out of what is possible like in math and all.
Yeah, first year, yeah, it's possible. Last year, I mean the year which got results recently, no,
23
23. I think 3 people got full.
in from JTS.
Yeah.
In full in what?
Math, I remember 3 people.
Huh.
Chemistry, one guy got full. One guy got full chemistry because chemistry is very difficult in the sense to score in practicals. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. He got full in. I think he didn't get full in. You know what the followers marks were? 100, 97, 98.
Oh, like what was this thing?
What?
Language and all.
I don't know language and all. He sent me PCM. Obviously.
So I mean, even you scored something like that, and your language.
Yeah, language and all I won't score. I can't score. I know that. I think Barla. I have to go right now.
Right.
Yeah. I'll write love story. I'll write.
Yeah. The girl's house you went to, no, right?
I don't know what's her name also.
Yeah. Niharika. Right.
Nihar. Ika. Okay. See you. Bye.